Today we are going to do lesson 7-2, multiplying decimals. You can use what you know about multiplying whole numbers to multiply decimals. You need to be writing these notes in your math notebook. For step 1, you're going to write your multiplication problem down, and you are going to write your numbers in columns, and you're going to pretend like you don't even have the decimal points in there. So you're going to line up your numbers and not the decimal point. So when you multiply 48 and 23 hundredths times 3 and 9 tenths, your problem should look like the one that you see here. Now, just to save time, this one is worked out for you. You can look and see what you would get when you multiply the 9 that is in the tenths place by all the numbers across the top, and what you get after you put your 0 for your placeholder and you multiply 3 times the numbers across the top. And now if you look, you can see that you have 1, 2, 3 numbers that are behind the decimals in your problem. So then you go down to your product and you count over 1, 2, 3 places, and then you put your decimal in your answer. I always find that it's just easier if you go to your factors and you underline those numbers behind the decimals up there, and then that keeps you from making a mistake or as many mistakes when you go to place it in your answer. All right, we're going to work this first one together.
Anybody that did not.
All right, so for this first one, since it has the most digits, I prefer writing that number on top. I'm going to write 8 hundredths times 7 tenths. So 7 times 8 is 56. Write down my 6, carry my 5. 7 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 7 times 0 is 0. I'm going to put my 0 for my placeholder. 0 times 8 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. And 0 times 0 is 0. Alright, I'm going to add my numbers together. 6, 5, 0, 0. Alright, now I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to underline 1, 2, 3 numbers that are behind the decimal in my factors. Then I'm going to come back down here. Now I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3 numbers, and then I'm going to put the decimal here so that I have 3 numbers behind the decimal in my product. So my answer is 56 thousandths. All right, now, you need to remember, like in letter B, that when you have numbers side by side, and you have one number in parentheses, that means you're also multiplying. And then you have letter C over here, 4 and 8 tenths times 3 and 235 thousandths, that you're multiplying there. So write those down in your notebooks and work them out. Here you can check your answers, go back and find your mistakes, and correct anything that you missed. All right, this problem can be found in your workbook, so I want you to turn to that page. I want you to write it down over here on the side, line it up correctly. When you write it down, you should have 66 thousandths times 5 hundredths. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. It should be times 5 hundredths. And it should look like that before you begin to multiply. All right, you have your answer choices there below. Now, you may check your answers, and if you made a mistake, please correct it. All right, here is a real-life example of when you would multiply using decimals. You have the area of the TV screen here below. Your length is 6 1/10 inches, and your width is 3 43 hundredths of an inch. Remember that the formula for the area of a rectangle is area equals length times the width. Remember that multiplication is commutative, so if you make a mistake and you actually accidentally get the length and the width mixed up, that's okay. Your answer is going to be the same. So in your notebook, write down area equals length times width, and then work out this problem. This problem can be found in your workbook. You've got a big screen TV that has a length of 52 3/10 of an inch and a width of 29 4/10 of an inch. What is the area of the screen? Here again, remember that area equals length times width. Remember to use that formula as you're working out this problem. Now, check your answers. Check your answer and make sure that you correct any mistake that you have. Now, you need to remember that when you round money, or when you think of money, we only use two numbers after the decimal place. So, here you have $2.36 times 3 1/10. Alright, when you look down here at the bottom, you have 7 3/16 thousandths as your answer. So we're going to look right here at this number in our hundredths place. And we're going to underline it and look at the number behind it. You've got a 6. So remember that 6 is more than 5. So that 6 is going to make our 1 change to a 2. Therefore, this number is going to change to $7.32.
Alex Jenkins.
All right, if you buy a bag of apples at the market that weigh 3 24/100ths of a pound, what is the price of the apples? Round your answer to the nearest cent. All right, so you need to take your price of your apples, $1.39 per pound, and multiply it by your 3 24/100ths of a pound. And then remember when you get your answer that you're not going to have more than two numbers after the decimal point. So you're going to have to underline that number in your cents place and then look at the number behind it and make sure you round it to the nearest cent. All right, so check your answer here. You have a 1 right here, and you're going to look and you're going to round it. Now you're going to look and you've got 1 pear for your lunch. The pear you choose weighs 45/100ths of a pound. How much does the pear cost? Round your answer to the nearest penny.